Hi Cancers, welcome to my channel, albinomoonchildtarot. I'm Becky and I'm here to do your general love reading for the second half of April 2019. Do keep in mind that these messages are general and that these, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising Cancers, alright? So let's check out what's going on. Now this can affect any and all parts of your life, just depends on your situation. Let me straighten the camera up. Alright, so here we go, Cancer. The first card we have out is Eight of Swords, followed by the Nine of Swords. And then we have the World. Awesome sauce. Under that Eight of Swords, we have the Seven of Wands. Under that Nine of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords. And under the World, we have the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck and the overall energy for you, Cancer. Scorpio energy, Death card. Alright, so you could be thinking about a Scorpio or somebody with Scorpio on their chart. What I'm also seeing is fixed sign, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. Now you could have this in your chart, or the other person that you're dealing with could have this in their chart. And then I see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so this could be about you, or this could be about another person and you. So death and transformation is the bottom of the deck, the overall energy. So what must die? What is it? What habit? What behavior? What thought, mindset, pattern, relationship? What needs to end? Okay, that's the whole thing. It's like something's ending, or you could just be thinking about a Scorpio. Alright, so we have Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the World. So it's like you're stuck in your head. You are the other person. So you're stuck in your head, and it's like you're trying to figure out things. But it's like, Becky, I don't know what to do. I mean, I feel like anytime I move, this could be you or the other person. And any move that I make, I feel like I can't move. And it's because of this worries, fears, and anxieties. This overthinking, these doubts, okay? Like, you could be doubting that you want to stay in this situation, or you could be doubting something that's like something that you're feeling stuck in. Like you're doubting that you can move forward. These fears, worries, and anxieties also feed into this doubt, which makes it worse, all the more worse. But we have Saturn here. Alright, so Saturn is your natural opposite. Okay, so this could be fears, worries, and anxieties in regards to some type of structure, fears, worries, and anxieties, and feeling stuck in regards to moving forward, completing that life cycle, or completing the cycle of whatever that needs to die. Okay, before anything new can happen, death has to happen. Something has to be cleared out, so that way it can make room for the new. Alright, you could also be receiving some type of world, like some communication across seas, or traveling across seas. Or you're getting some type of communication via World Wide Web. This could be text messages, email, something on the internet that you're seeing. Or some type of obsession, because this is Scorpio energy, very possessive, obsessive, okay? Then we have the Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So it's like, you need to stand up. Look at things from a higher perspective. It's just like, you see all these wands on the bottom. I know the lighting here sucks. My apologies for that. But it's like, needing to stand up for what you believe in. What you believe in, not what everybody else says. Stop listening to everybody else. Because you know what, honey? Everybody else is making you feel trapped and stuck in that situation. Listening to everybody else's opinion makes you feel trapped and stuck in that situation. Here's the truth. You got the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords together. Okay? So that's that Ten of Swords. When is it going to be over? When is all these fears, worries, and anxieties, these doubts, these overthinking going to be over? Alright? So we have Saturn, which says yes. The World card is a symbol of yes. Okay? Something is going to end and complete. But you're needing to gather more information. You're needing to gather more information. Hold on for a sec. I'm going to pop on this light because I don't like the lighting. Okay, hopefully that helps. Alright, so let's go on to the second layer. And I will, in some regards, edit this or mess with a filter or something. Okay. So, Cancer. Four of Wands is clarifying this Seven of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So this could be in a home environment situation. You're feeling stuck. This could be also in a relationship. Somebody feels stuck while it's like needing to defend your own relationship instead of listening to everybody else's junk, everybody else's drama, everybody else's opinion. Needing to listen to your own opinion. How do you feel versus how does everybody else try to make you feel? Okay. And then what I'm also seeing is like, okay, the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, but this is self-imposed. All right. She really wanted to. She can like either move or take the blindfold off. Like there's nothing behind her. Okay. This is that mental entrapment. Next card, clarifying the Nine and the Ace. We have Four of Swords. So basically needing to let those mind monkeys rest. It's time to rest. It's time to just leave it alone. Leave that mental monkeys alone. It's time to heal. For some, if you meditate, by all means meditate. Meditation can bring you clarity. Alright, once you stop letting fears, worries, and anxieties come in, messages can come through because now you've blocked that fear. Now you can understand what's going on. Now you'll have a clearer understanding. Okay? The World and the Page of Swords is being clarified by the Page of Cups. So you could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Alright, so we have the World, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Swords. To me, right there, 2 pages equals both being on the same page. It's time for you to understand each other on the same page. Now, this could be like something happens at the end, okay, and it can be like some type of cycle closes out, and it's like you're learning again, because pages are about learning. The Page of Swords is learning about how to cut communication or to cut the emotions off with that Page of Cups right beside it. Alright? So this is like balancing emotions and learning when to utilize them and when to cut them off. Alright? Bottom of the deck in the overall energy, we have the Chariot. Alright, so definitely your sign, Cancer. But this could be also what I'm also seeing is crazy enough that I see these things. It could be trouble with your car. You're feeling stuck because you're stuck in your car. You're needing to let it rest. You need to also look online because it could be something about the water, some type of fluid, some type of liquid fluid, like a radiator is too hot, or needing to refill some type of fluid, like either oil or something like that. Okay, but in regards to a relationship, this is like moving forward towards future success. You have to have that death and transformation moment. Something has to die so something new can come in, so that way you can move forward. But this could be a person, place, thing, mindset, behavior, pattern. Okay, so let's go into the Romance Angel cards. So first card you got out is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will bring you to Alright? Stay positive about it. You know, don't look at it as a lack. Look at it as, you know, these are things that I can work on for myself. Learning when to, like, what you need to do on your end. Alright? Because that's Saturn too. Saturn is always going to teach you about yourself. If you don't get the lessons, oh, Saturn will make sure that you stay stuck forever until you learn the lesson. Capricorn energy. Hard lessons. Next card out. It says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay? So somebody is going to come back. That's that Chariot moment, that truth, being on the same page. You have to be on the same page. Like, if you two are on different pages, then what's the point of being together again? Alright? Alright, and then calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you two together. Okay? So, if there are differences between you two, maybe it's time to have that talk of expectations. What do you expect out of yourself? But first, have that talk with yourself. You know, what do you expect out of the relationship? What can you bring to the table? What is things that happened in the past that just needs to happen in the past because we need to be present? Okay? Just because something happened a year ago really does not need for somebody to keep bringing it up. And why I say that is because you have death and you have the cycle here. Okay? Alright? So you can get stuck in the cycle of stupid if you don't understand the lesson. And this is obsessive possessive. Okay? This is intense energy. Going in circles. Like, how long do you want to stay in the hamster wheel, my loves? Bottom of the deck and the overall energy. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay? So, as a bonus little treat, I am going to use my Lovers Oracles and give you 3 little lovely messages, okay? I'm not going to check the bottom of the deck. So, the first one for you guys, it says, hold on. There we go. It says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. What was I just saying? There is no such thing as coincidences or accidents. Things happen for a divine purpose and a divine reason, for us to learn the lesson. Okay? The next card out for you, Cancer, says, let there be, hold on. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Allow, don't control. It's like if you have this bird and you want this bird to stay with you. If you keep this bird in a cage, then this bird loses its spirit. But if you keep that bird happy while letting it be free, that bird will always stay with you. Because you brought it happiness. Because you understand that love allows. Okay? Last card out for you, Cancers. It says, sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. So when you guys have sex, because you will have sex, and for those that are just like iffy about sex, honey, it might not be the right person, because I will talk about sex. That's my favorite subject. Alright? When you have sex and you feel each other and you become one, because I mean, you're taking that person's energy and they're taking your energy, so you flow into oneness, when two become one. Alright? It is a bliss. I mean, Johnson's and Masters stages of an orgasm. you know, plateau, all that other stuff. All right. This all does have a science to it. So this person that you're about to reconcile with, yes, you're going to reconcile with that World card here. Things need to end first. There's some work that you need to do, Cancer, all right? So once that union happens, then it consummates it. It's a reconciliation. It's the coming back together again, all right? For some of you, there could be a lot of immaturity, emotional and mental immaturity that needs to end, okay? So that is what I have for you, Cancers. I hope that this message resonated. If it did, hit that thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. If it did not excuse me, if it did not resonate, check out the description box below. Hit me up for a personal reading, and I will see you lovelies in May. Mwah. Namaste, Cancer.